Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 64 of Crypto Waffle. Today's topics are gold and silver blow off top, Hyperliquid bucking the trends, and then general market thoughts. So, first of all, I'd like to kick it off by just showing everybody something. If you didn't watch last week, I apologise for my ignorance here. But
we're starting off with a victory lap.
Yes, of course we are. Always. I drew this last week with a little home and said top for silver, and it was on the Monday.
Yeah.
I think it was this candle here, which looked like a spinning top. And yeah, you can say, oh, I wasn't right. It went up past the top of the candle at 117 to 121 and then went down, but it was there. Didn't expect it to be this harsh. But I'm not
the most harsh, the biggest pullback silver has done in a while.
I believe so, ever. In 1 day's trading. I mean, from peak to trough, it went from 118.5 to a low of about 78. So max drawdown of around 37% in 1 day. That's crazy.
Even if Bitcoin done that, we'd be like,
yeah. And even gold, to be fair, like gold did a massive move. Like I think gold was down 10% from peak to trough in 1 day as well. Yeah, 14%. Like that's nuts. I think gold was down, was it 4.5 trillion a day? So like 2 of the crypto markets just casually in 1 day. So, and I mean, I put something out, and then I can't remember if I put it out to the Waffle Light guys or not, but I was talking about this rising wedge in gold and thinking we could get some sort of fake out to the upside. And I don't know if that is technically still classed as a fake out, but that's a pretty spectacular fake out if I've seen one. And another thing I want to bear in mind is that these green lines are all from my trend-based fib extensions, and you can see it perfectly tagged one.
What do you think caused these strange eruptions in precious metals over the last weeks?
I don't really know. Something somewhere obviously caused it. Could it be leverage? Possibly. I know these one of the trading things in China, like people were paying hand over fist a 30% premium for silver. Like that's just crazy. So they were buying at $160 odd.
I heard that people were moving from treasuries, in particular US treasuries, into metals. Foreign governments in particular were like, these guys are starting to act a bit crazy. Let's make sure we got ourselves something a bit more solid.
Yeah.
To maybe it was a counter USA bet. That was one of the fears.
Possibly. I mean, the other mad thing, and this kind of plays into our other topics of Hyperliquid bucking the trend, but we're getting deeper into that in a minute, is that Hyperliquid have only had silver listed for about 30 days. And in that 30 days, they've managed to take 2% of the world's primary silver market.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. They did 3 billion in volume on the 30th of January, which was the day I think silver was down.
Yeah. No wash trading. No wash trading. All of it is paid for.
Yeah.
All got fees. All of it's transparent. No moving from the left hand to the right hand.
Yeah.
It's just about accessibility, right?
So do you think this, I mean, what do you think, this marks a local top or the top for metals for a while, or?
I don't think so. I think we expected the Fiat would take a battering this year, and I think the battering had commenced. I think the one thing that's really left us all feeling jaded is that Bitcoin has not joined the party. By all other metrics, Fiat has taken a absolute pounding this year. Stocks are up. Well, they were up coming up to all-time highs.
I mean, Bitcoin did do pretty well if you're going from bear market lows.
Yeah, but we're talking like just in this small period of time when everything else is hitting all-time highs.
Yeah,
for Bitcoin to be almost 50% off it. It's a one. The question is why.
metal stole the show.
Yeah,
possibly. Yeah. I think that adds into it.
Yeah, but then with the accessibility and the ease of how you can get hold of silver, which is, I think, the main reason why silver's done so well on Hyperliquid. Surely that same concept with ETFs being a thing would have transferred into Bitcoin, but it hasn't. And the question is why, and who can we blame?
I mean, I still don't think as we've mentioned before, like I think this pullback, bear market, whatever you want to call it, like you know the game, you just need to play it. And yes, it's not nice whilst the game is happening in front of you, but ultimately, I'm quite pleased that we're getting this opportunity to add lower because I will be making the utmost of it. And I think we said a while back, or I'd prefer if we actually had the drop before heading higher. Because and if you look at, because gold is basically real-time financial conditions, basically it tells us what's happening in the future to Bitcoin. Bitcoin will likely play catch up at some point, but I think we have to have whatever's happening in the world now, because having gold and silver go to extreme levels like that tells you something's up.
Yeah.
Like what? I don't know. Is it dollar debasement? Is there something under the hood that no one knows yet? That's potentially Japan. Like that was one big thing at the time, that why they're going so parabolic. So I think
could it be something that we don't know? Could it be something that we don't know that moves a market like gold? This is not.
I mean, well, the other thing is, a simple way to put it is, that chart we sometimes look at that shows us the debts that the government have got to pay going forward.
Yeah.
If everybody with an institution to big money is looking at that, like they know the gov need to roll 8 trillion or whatever it is this year.
Yes.
So they're not stupid. They're not going to sit there and hold dollars. Like that's why you can go and buy gold.
Yeah.
And only this year or two ago, they've had access to Bitcoin. Bitcoin probably hasn't had enough time to prove to them as institutions that it will do its job.
Yeah.
So that's why we initially saw that run. But then, like, hang on a minute, no, like gold's going mad here. We feel a lot safer.
Yeah.
Going in that direction. So probably went along with that.
Do you think possibly the rest of the world sees Bitcoin as a captured asset at this point? An American captured asset?
Possibly. I wouldn't have said so. From living on the outside of the US looking in, I would have said it's not US. But them owning the majority of it, there's an argument for it, definitely.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you look at MSTR, they bought again. I think it was the other day.
Yeah, and the truth of the matter is, the Americans can put a real shock dent in the Bitcoin price, as and when they feel like it.
100%.
All you have to do is grab Michael Saylor and chuck him in the bin, and then you take, I don't know, 20-30% off the Bitcoin price.
Yeah, it won't happen though.
Won't happen, no. But people might have said running into Venezuela and kidnapping the president won't happen. So we don't. I guess my point being, which actually agrees with you, is that this move with metals has probably been a state-led move as opposed to.
Well, I mean, and banks as well. Like banks have been buying gold for, I think it's since 21.
Yeah.
And sticking it on their balance sheet. Again, they're not stupid. They know the game.
Yeah.
And the game is you own assets.
Yeah.
And I think over time, gold, and this is not me at the current stage, like your gold holdings have made you money, but over the long time horizon, gold does its job of usually holding value for you. So you don't lose money, you don't make money if you're just holding it as a store of value, because that's what it's historically done forever.
Changing the subject slightly,
Go on.
going back to crypto, do you think Michael Saylor looks at this and thinks to himself, perhaps I should slow down my buying so as not to...
What, because of current market positions?
No, not so as not to undermine the value of Bitcoin by centralizing ownership a bit too much, not becoming a single entity that becomes too big to fail within crypto.
I mean, he'll probably get to a stage at some point where he gets a tap on the shoulder from who, I don't know. Could it be Larry, you think, and BlackRock? Could it be Trump himself?
Someone's got to tell the guy to slow down
at some point. But then again, I think for as much as he can and continue to do what he's been doing, he'll continue to do so until otherwise.
Yeah.
And then again, it's like, what is MicroStrategy aiming to be? And there's all sorts of theories about that. They're trying to be an institutional loan or lender in Bitcoin when it's more relevant down the line, which is one way of looking at it. And that makes sense, because to loan Bitcoin, you need a hell of a lot of it to do so. Yeah,
but the way lending works with fiat money and the way lending works with Bitcoin are two different things.
Yeah.
You're just going to have a lot of people not be able to pay you back because they can't create the money to chase after the money that you've lent them. But that is the question, right? And at this point, or at what point, do we all start to feel like we don't want to see this guy top blasting anymore, buying more Bitcoin? But
I think that's it. If I'm honest, that's his biggest beneficiary, is that he does what everyone should be doing, which is just DCA. Like, he doesn't perfectly time tops, he doesn't perfectly time bottoms. All he does is buy and hold and nothing else.
Yeah.
And like, you cannot slate the guy, but he has nailed it.
He just needs some competition, I think. And he definitely needs competition that resides outside of US control. If these MSCI people decide to delist him and that causes some sort of sell event, that's a problem.
I don't think so. Like, I think is it near 78 or whatever? Bitcoin is basically at MicroStrategy's entry price.
Yeah, we did.
But we're basically there now.
Yeah, we did below it briefly.
And as I've said many a times before, we've been below his entry price before and nothing happened. So I don't think anything will happen this time. So we'll have to see.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, going back to metals, I don't think this is a long-term top. I think we could consolidate maybe for the rest of the year, 6 months, whatever it is, sideways to down. But I do think we're in a decade-long run.
It's a lifetime long run. It's going to be forever. It's infinite long run.
Yeah, but I mean, you say that when you look at the charts, like, I mean, look at, if I just share my screen here. So this is not to say that, like, obviously the history will repeat, because I mean, I think the saying is history never repeats, but it rhymes.
Yeah.
So back in 1980, silver was at 46. You had to wait, and if you bought anywhere in here, you had to wait. Well, what's that? 31 years.
Yeah, it's long
to break even. Like, imagine I bought that at 20 years old, and I'm just breaking even at 50. Christ, you'd want to be sick.
Do you know what I'll do? I've just had a little son. His name's Alex. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll buy some silver for him, because that's going up like a rocket.
Yeah.
And by the time he turns 31, I'll give it to him. I'll put 10 quid in.
Yeah. I mean, I think what we're witnessing is going to be something like this. Like, realistically, I think it will be this sort of move.
Do you know what's
where over time,
having looked at that, right? I'll tell you what's interesting is that if you include inflation, silver has performed horrifically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, over time here, and this is what I was saying earlier, gold is your store of value. So if you include inflation, gold's done its job. It holds value for you. It doesn't lose you money. It doesn't make you money.
Right. What was gold at in 1980 when silver done its thing?
Gold was at 850, call it.
Okay. So it's done a good 6x since
Yeah.
then.
And silver was at a peak of 50, and you're now down at 76. I mean, you was at a peak of, say, 120.
Do you know what they're like? Do you know what they're exactly like?
What's that?
Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Yeah.
Gold
Thought
and
you might say
silver.
that.
Gold and silver are Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So I think this is what I'm saying. Like, silver is one of the. It's a good thing to hold for a trade, for a short-term trade. When I say short-term, I'm talking like 1, 2, 3 years. And you have multiple like opportunities. Like, so if anyone's thinking now, oh my god, I missed it, like it's done. Like, it's not done. You have multiple opportunities over periods of times. I mean, this is 2001 down here. Then we had a top here in 2010. You had 10 years of a rally up, sideways accumulation, rally up, massive drop where you can add into before rally up again. Like,
is that about 10x over those 10 years?
4 to 50. Yeah, something like that. 10, 11x. And the same with gold. Like, if anything, gold's the one that you can give to your kids. But then again, look, you had to sit through, what was that? To 2009, even longer, arguably. 30 odd years again. Like, that's fine if you're going to sit there with it, but you'd be silly not to take some profits when you see these moves. And which is why, rather than taking cash profits, like I look at this for the silver gold ratio. I sold all my gold up here for silver. I managed to sell about 50, I think it's between 40 to 60% of my silver for gold here. Unfortunately, I didn't get it all out in time, but I managed to get a decent chunk of it gone. That has given me more gold than I had to start, and that's the aim of the game. Is you can increase your holdings by just looking at this one chart. And so if we get some sort of mean reversion where we come down back in again, I'll be looking to get rid of my silver for gold again until we come up.
Can you see that there's a chance that there is another 30-year underwater period for gold? Do you think that maybe it takes another 30 years for gold to get to
probably not
$6,000?
If anything, I think you see it pick up in volatility going forward, just because the debts are at a point where they start to get stupidly out of control.
Do you also think the fact that retail can have a go at it?
Oh yeah, that definitely helps. That definitely adds to the volatility.
Yeah.
And the prices. But then, like, for me, regardless of dollar price, right, I want to look at this. Like, because if we end up breaking durably to the upside, gold is going to continue to outperform silver. If we end up actually breaking down, silver will look to outperform gold. So this is the only thing I'm interested in with regards to my silver and gold holdings. Like, this is the only thing I want to look at. Until this pattern effectively between these two boxes fails, I will continue to buy gold at the bottom, sell silver at the top. Sell gold at the top and sell silver at the bottom.
Even though there's still a chance that we could have another 30-year wait for gold to get back to 5,500.
I don't think that's the case. I think that's highly unlikely.
You think that new game, there's the new sheriff in town, it's going to be volatility is the
I think you could see maybe a 4 to 6 year period of no new highs, but I don't think you'll be looking at like decades long.
Yeah.
Unless for whatever reason we went to like, I don't know, 15k gold in the next year.
Yeah.
And then you maybe have a massive pullback and consolidation for a couple decades.
Yeah. Okay. So we would need an even big. I'll tell you what. Can you get that gold or the silver one back up and see what the move was in 2 years prior to its all-time high?
What, this here or the silver chart itself?
Just silver chart itself.
This one here.
Yeah. So before it went up to the move in 1980s, I need to make that.
So this one here, this move.
Yeah,
so
that one.
What am I looking at beforehand?
So there to the. Oh, so it was only like 2 years. So, it was like
I mean, well, if you go from the very bottom, you're looking at November 71. But then again, no one's going to perfectly time a bottom. So, like, realistically, from when we kind of broke out at the local high from Feb 74, it took from around Feb 79 to Jan.
So it was
8.
1 year.
Yeah, less than a year.
Yeah. So what about this one that we've just seen? Has that taken like a year?
So from the local high, you'll be looking at, what's that? 1,
November
2,
25.
3 months.
So we could still have further up to go.
That's what I'm saying. So I
This
do
could
think
just be
we
a
are in a
consolidation.
local top. So, like, yeah, we could definitely, like, if I go back to the monthly, it would make sense. And this is me being like a chartist now. If I get rid of some of these lines, we can get rid of all this irrelevant twaddle. Now that it's all been met, you would be looking to, and as you can see, I took, just for reference, these green lines, I took profits all the way up. I think my average sell price was around 84. So kind of where we are now, which I'm happy with. Like, no one times the top. Apart from I did last week.
Yeah, with a house.
Yeah, with a house, unfortunately. But it would make sense if we come back down to the prior highs. As a technician, if we get an opportunity in the next, where's my box? In the next, call it, couple of months or year or two, if we get a retest of this 60 to 40 area, that's a buy all day. Because that previous resistance at those previous highs around the $50 should be acting as heavy as support right now. And you can see that, obviously, you got the 50-day SMA, I believe. Yeah, 50-day SMA curling up as well. So as this continues to drop, this will continue to move higher. And we should be looking to make that as support. So I think any drops are to be bought, obviously, if you're a longer holder. And the same with gold. Like, it makes perfect sense. And I have a measured move of gold to come back to 4K. If you can buy gold anywhere between 3, 4, and 4K again, I think that years down the line, you'll be just fine. So I do think we're in a local top. I'm not sure it's the top, but a local top for maybe a month or two.
Like to see it. Love to see it.
Yeah. And so this also kind of goes into Hyperliquid. So that's one way of people getting access to gold and silver within crypto. If you don't want to buy physical,
I think it's the best way of getting access to.
I think it's, I mean, in the UK, I think the best two ways from a tax point of view, looking at buying stuff in an ISA. But second best way is definitely Hyperliquid.
Yeah. I was just thinking that because the you do have some smart contract risk with Hyperliquid. So there is some risk.
What is that, though? Explain that to the people that don't know what smart contract risk is.
Smart contract risk is the risk that Hyperliquid gets hacked, quote unquote. So the risk that the smart contracts themselves don't do the job of securing the value within the platform. So maybe somebody writes a program that can artificially make the platform believe that silver is at a different price and thus liquidate people that shouldn't be liquidated, and maybe set the price to $20, and then everybody who's long gets liquidated, and upside down things like that. So
what do you think? What do you think out of 10 of the risk of that happening, though?
It's not zero.
Yeah,
is the problem.
I don't think it can ever be zero.
No, it can never be zero, which is the problem. Whereas if you've got a chunk of gold in your hand, the chances of the smart contract failing is zero. The chances of that gold, you waking up one day and that gold just not being gold anymore, is zero. But you always weigh that up against the convenience of being able to access your gold or
when you want it.
gold whenever.
So if you're holding physical in a vault or something, you'd have to call the vault, tell them you're coming down, you're coming to pick it up, and then you're going to be shitting yourself on your way home in case someone knows you got it in the car and all that sort of stuff. So it's the same sort of.
Also, it kind of ties you to a jurisdiction, right? So if you leave and go somewhere else, you can't take it with you. Well, I guess you can, but try getting that through security at Heathrow. They might have a question or two, depending on how much gold you move in. If you want to move $10 million worth of gold across borders on Hyperliquid, you just move yourself, and the gold goes with you. So those are the pros and the cons. I'll tell you what, I didn't say as a thing.
Go on.
I've joined a hackathon for the first time in my career. Yep.
Is it ETH? I saw a tweet.
Yes. I joined the ETH Global Hackathon, which is called Hack Money. It's a DeFi hackathon.
Nice.
And I'm going to vibe code an app. Are
you allowed to share with the ladies and gentlemen your idea, or
I can actually. Let me.
Someone won't steal it, will they?
They can try. I'd be happy if they did, as long as they made it nice. Let me.
When is it you've actually got to get that done?
I have to have it done realistically by Wednesday, Thursday, probably.
Oh, what, this week?
Yeah, a few days' time.
That's not very long, is it?
I know. I do have longer, but I'm going away. So next week, when we record, I will be in a whole different country.
Right, you're just on holiday, I hope.
No, yeah. Well, maybe a bit of holiday, bit of business.
Yeah.
Right, it's just...
Share with the ladies and gents, and we'll get into hype in a minute.
Yeah. So basically, I decided to enter this hackathon because something I've always wanted to do.
Yeah, and a hackathon, for people that don't know as well, is that very intelligent people like CryptoSI himself will go and build products for crypto networks.
Yeah.
And basically, if it's really good, you get paid for it.
Yeah, you win like a little prize. You don't get paid much. I don't think people. Some people might do it for the money, but I think people often do it
just for the love of.
Yeah.
Because they like building stuff.
For something to do. Yeah.
Something
to do. And obviously, I won't win, but
you never know. How many people have entered? Do you know?
Loads. Like ETH Global's massive, so I don't know, thousands.
How do they choose who wins?
They look at everybody's thing, so there's 20 odd judges. And they all look at everybody's app and they test it out, or they watch the video. Your video has to be 2 to 4 minutes long.
Okay.
And then after they've watched your video, they'll decide, okay, yeah, we think what you've made is good, or
what you've made is a heap of shit.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that. I would say maybe it's just not quite good enough to win, because that will be what they think of mine, and I don't want them to call it a heap of that. Right, let me see if I can.
I reckon you get in the top 10% though.
I bet you I don't. but
I've got faith. I've got faith.
I love that. I genuinely love that for me. Right, so ignore this dog. AI just decided to put him there. But what we're building is something called WrapSafe. Now, WrapSafe is binding trust to programmable rules. So WrapSafe is a technical protocol interface for enforceable transaction conditions to bridge the gap between legal intent and on-chain execution with cryptographic rule binding.
Explain that in plain English.
To be honest with you, there's no reason for the AI to flex its linguistic muscles and put everything so complicated.
Like that.
Right. So what it is you got an escrow, like let's say PayPal used to be on eBay, where you go to pay somebody, the escrow will hold the money. So they're like a third party who holds the money. You receive your goods. Then you tell the escrow, look, I've received my goods. And then the escrow will release your money to the seller because you've already got your goods. That's that. Bob's your uncle. So I was like, I'll tell you what would be good. What if we had something exactly the same, but in crypto? However, the interesting part about this application is that the escrows themselves are run by these things called conditions.
Okay.
Now, conditions are going to be modular. So anybody can create a bunch of conditions, and different sellers or different.
So they're basically box ticking exercises, right?
Yes, so different people can use different conditions. So say you make some really popular conditions, or your conditions might rely on you to arbitrate if an item arrives or if a person does a piece of work or whatever it is, but your conditions would say, I will be the judge of whether or not it's happened. And two people, without necessarily knowing who you are, but they just know of your reputation, can do business with each other with you being the arbiter. That's just one of the conditions people could use. Everything will be obviously open source and fully decentralized, so anyone can make conditions.
Yeah.
And once the conditions are made, different people can use them. So here we've got, like, these are just going to be some like templates that I'm going to build for the hackathon. So one will be like distance selling. So like the one that I said, the most obvious one where the Oracle holds it. Then the buyer has to say, I've received it.
Then release it.
Yeah. Milestone verification. So that might be like a gig type economy thing where I'll say, I'll build a website for you. You put the money into escrow. I build the website. Then I say I've built the website. Then I release the money. Then you can collect the money, or the other way around. Ownership transfer time window. So yeah, there's all that. So this is basically how far I've gotten. Excuse me, so far, whereby you just put all your escrow terms in there. Then you select what conditions you're going to use. So let's say we'll use distance selling and a time window. Then you say next. Then you have to put the information in here. This should say buyer and seller, and then you put your you put your address in there. They put their address in there. The time window would be an amount of time. So these parameters they're not proper yet. The time window would be an amount of time. So it might be like, I don't know, 14 days. So if
is there anything like this that already exists or not?
There are escrows that already exist, but I don't think there's a modular one like this. No.
Right.
That I can find. So yeah, long story short, that is what we are building. So wish us
very nice
the royal us luck. And,
you'd have to show us your video that you did for them.
Yeah. It'll only be 4 minutes actually, so we could put it on the next Crypto
Waffle. We can watch it. Make sure you record it.
Yeah.
Do you have to talk yourself, or can you just do like a voiceover?
I think I'd have to talk. I don't know how. It'd be easier for me to just talk.
Yeah, just run them through it.
Yeah. So basically I'll be like, right, this is what you do. This is how you do it. Make sure you make me the winner. Otherwise,
if not, mate, you got a Crypto Waffle army coming for you.
You know what I mean? There'll be a lot of wafflers.
You're going to get a load of shit sent to your wallets, pal.
Yeah. Nobody wants that beef. Nobody wants that smoke. So hopefully a few threats later, we should be lifting the trophy.
Lovely stuff.
And yeah, that's it.
Love it. So yeah, we'll quickly just cover hype as we kind of touched on it earlier. Obviously in crypto, and we discussed this last week as well, it is one of the better ways to get access to current commodities as well as stocks. And with all the usage of Hyperliquid that's been going on, and hence our title for today, we've called it Hype Bucking the Trend. Because if we go to, I believe, actually I might need to stop sharing to then reshare my screen. I need to share the whole thing. Screen, entire screen, that, then we want coin market cap. I believe if we go to here and we look over the last 7 days, Hype is in the top 3. So there's only 3 tokens that have been up in the last week. That is Stable, which I have no idea what it is. Canton is that XRP similar thing, and then Hyperliquid. So in moments like this, I'd personally pay attention to ones that are massively against the current trend. And you can see that on the current chart. Although, from my point of view, this is technically a bearish retest unless proven otherwise. So for this to be a durable breakout, you'd have to see Hype get above this $36 or let's call it $34 to $36 range, and the 100-day SMA, and actually hold them as support before getting too excited. Because you can also just draw a simple trend line like that and go, well, no, nothing's happened yet. We need to get above. But there's current strength in Hype, and as mentioned earlier, there's a hell of a lot of volume going through it at the minute with regards to metals and stocks. Because if you also want to short stocks in this environment or crypto, then Hype is one of the best places to do it. I think.
I want to put the icing on that cake. If you give me the rock, I'll
go for it, sir.
I'm gonna put the icing on that cake. Have a look at this. Oh, wrong one. No, that's the right one. That is the right one. Let me do my full screen. So, where can you, from anywhere in the world, have a?
Oh, hang on a minute. Let me mute myself.
What's happened? Right. Okay. You're muted, and I can't see you either. So out of sight, out of mind.
Can you see me now?
No, because I've got my thing on.
Oh, full screen. Yeah. Sorry. Carry on.
Right. So I can take it off full screen. Actually, it don't make no difference to the recording, does it?
No.
Right. So yeah. So here's the thing, right? Where can you go that you can have a piece of what the house makes on all of the trading volume? You can't get a piece of the what is it, Chicago Mercantile Exchange or whatever they call it. So when gold and silver is generally traded, you don't get a piece of it. With Hyperliquid, you can join their vaults, which means you add some of the liquidity for the actual platform to function, and you get a piece of all of the fees that it earns. Now, those
so is vaults sort of similar to copy trading?
No, not always. So when they're user vaults, then yes, they are. Now, when they're protocol vaults, they kind of are, but the protocol doesn't lose because it only bets against itself. It only bets against, like, to give people liquidity. Right, here you go. You can go, but when you lose, you have to give me whatever your collateral is. So over the past few days, the actual APR now is at 128%.
That's crazy.
Now, I think this number can only go up.
So that 128%, that's on, what's that coming from? That's from fees, is it?
Yeah, that's from fees. So this community-owned vault provides liquidity to Hyperliquid through multiple market-making strategies.
So we can't see what you're reading, by the way.
Yeah, that's why I'm reading it, because it's too small.
Oh, right, okay.
So this community-owned vault provides liquidity to Hyperliquid through multiple market-making strategies, performs liquidation, and accrues platform fees. And then there's a bunch of strategies that I guess you can go and have a look at. HLP Liquidator liquidates low liquidity coins as soon as they become.
So if we as retail want to get a piece of this pie, how is best to do so?
You come here, you go to the vaults for HLP. 128% APR is absolutely crazy, by the way. All time, as you can see, it has these minor steps down, but it generally.
So do you have to stake
up and to the right? You have to stake it, and I think there's like a 4-day cooling off period.
Okay.
So let's say you deposit here. I'm not going to deposit any of my $120. Well, our $120, I should say.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could. Do you want to deposit some in there? See how it goes.
I mean, we can do. There's no harm, is there?
Yeah. How much you want to go? $20?
Okay. Can we do 20? Is that allowed?
I can't see why not. Let's put $20 in.
So I didn't even know you could do this.
Do you know, right? I don't know if I should. Yes, I'm going to say it. We had clients who I wanted to show this to, and they were like, Sod you then. And if I'd have showed it to them, then I guess I would have showed it to you as well. But
Possibly.
yeah, because I don't know why we don't really speak about stuff like this, but again, smart contract risk. So be careful. And
So
this
that's 120% per month, right?
no, that's
Per year.
120% annualized. Yeah, 120% annualized. But based on last month, you'd get 128%.
Okay, so it'll chop and change.
But last month was crazy because we had this day here, which no shame. This one here was probably the day. No.
What's the date on it?
This was October. That might be 10/10. That might
Yeah,
be
that's
10/10.
10/10. That has to be.
That one, massive liquidations.
And I assume that other little step up, that's the gold silver thing.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, because it was the 30th, I think.
There you go.
So that'd be about right.
When you have these events, if you've got money in the hyperliquid liquidity, you're going to get weighed in. Your metals are going to get.
So is it just USDC you can deposit, or can you deposit Hype? Or
as far as I know, it's just USDC.
Okay.
But changing your Hype to USDC is a formality. You can. Can you do that on here? No, you can't. Well,
yeah, you can buy Hype.
Yeah, you can buy Hype.
Because I stake my Hype on here.
Right, there you go. Staking, I think, is a bit of a waste of time in comparison to, I guess, farming these Black Swan events.
Yeah. Because the only thing with obviously the vaults is you're holding dollars, whereas when you're staking, you're holding Hype. So if the Hype token appreciates,
yes,
you have got that kicker added.
True. So it's all about having a nice.
Our portfolio is $500.
No, that's volume.
Oh, I thought that was. I didn't see the 14-day volume there. I was like, what? Serious gains?
No. Our portfolio is. We'll get onto this later, but it's.
Well, we did just lock up $120. Bear that in mind.
Just locked up $20.
Yeah, sorry.
So our balance is now 126.
146.
Should have been 146 altogether. Yeah. So I think this is something worth
looking at.
Because if that move that we had with silver the other day has pushed this month up to 128,
yeah,
God only knows what this move in October done.
Yeah, I mean, if you're to structure a portfolio, I'm just thinking of this out loud here, I'd probably be looking to put a couple of percent into this and just leave it.
For me, based on what's happened in the last few bear markets, which it's literally done nothing for me during this cycle. But the exchanges seem to always make money on the way out because volume is still high as people are exiting. Once people exit, then their volume drops off, then they stop making money. But on the way out, the exchanges still make money.
So do you think now is maybe a good idea to hold a fair chunk of cash in this until you feel it's the time to buy, then you can withdraw?
Yeah.
And is there much risk with this again? So is there smart contract risk?
There is smart contract risk, yeah. But again, it's non-zero. How high is it? I don't know that I'm qualified to give it a thing.
I mean, just off the top of my head, I'd say it's not zero, but you've got a maybe out of 10, 2 out of 10 chance of it happening. So it's unlikely, but it can happen.
It's very unlikely. It's very unlikely. I wouldn't put more than 10% of my entire portfolio into it.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I wouldn't put more than 10% of my entire portfolio into it. But I've got a decent amount in this HLP. I do the same on Jupiter as well. Jupiter have got a similar thing.
Oh, okay.
I do the same on there. And I think it's a very safe way to just take part without passively. With the Jupiter one, they have their own token, so it's not in. It kind of is in US dollars actually. It's kind of pegged to dollars. Kind of. So yeah, so that's just another little bit of alpha, shall we say, for
Okay.
things that you can be doing with your money whilst sitting around waiting for number to go up.
So is it if I'm just looking at it on mine, can you only deposit from your perps account?
No.
You can't from what I'm looking at, you can't deposit from spot.
Oh, well then, yeah, but moving it between spot and perps it's trivial.
Yeah, but I'm not sure why is that. Why do you need to move it from spot into perps? Like,
Because you're
what's
providing
that about?
liquidity because you're providing liquidity
Ah,
for the perps.
for perps trading. Okay, yeah, sorry, having
That's
a
the only
brain
reason.
fart.
Yeah, that's the only reason I can see for it. Really.
That makes sense. It's just having a brain fart there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Well, seeing as we're on the subject of Hyperliquid and our trades, let's go into them from last week. And I think, as we discussed pre-recording, it's the first time we've ever had a full house.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. And I've got a feeling that I would have got 4 out of 5 of my predictions right.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
I didn't get to write them down in all the excitement of having
Ricky on.
Name? Yeah, Ricky.
Yeah, you sent your screenshots anyway. And I've got it all on the charts. So yeah, Monday last week, let's wind it back. Where were we? We were around the 87k mark. We were marginal. So Ricky predicted 92. We actually went to a high of 90.5, give or take, before ultimately then going to your target of 84.
Smashed my target. Went
so
74.
1-0. Solana, I was the only ball in the room. Ricky and again Carl. I'm going to give you 2 points because you were the furthest down.
Yeah.
As well, you went Mega Bear. Tau, again, another one for you, sir.
It's easy when you just be bearish in a bear market.
Yeah, and then Pippin, Ricky. Did he nail it? Where's the Monday? Yeah, I've got to give it to Ricky. We hit Ricky's first, and then come down to you.
Yeah, fair.
So that would have been a perfect trade to have a limit order sell at that area. And then finally, Copper, our targets are over here. You said 660. Was it 660 you said, I want to say?
I feel like I said 665.
Oh no, I said 650.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You said 660, and Ricky was 640.
Did I get it?
And we went to a high of 662.
Come on.
Nailed it. So full house for you, sir, this week. Not a single wrong prediction. Love that. And so
bearish in a bear market. That's all you've got to do. Number
indeed.
Go down.
And just so to recap, our copper trades. Oh, I can't show anyone because I'm recording. It's not our copper trades, but our trades from last week. Actually, I can show everyone.
I can show them.
Oh no, I've just got the graphic.
Oh, okay.
Here. So just to recap, we had a sole short on Ricky's idea. So fair play to Ricky. Thank you very much for doing us justice. Again, where is the Monday? It is there. Lovely short, sir.
I think that's the second time our guest has come on and been correct.
Yeah. We had an entry of 124 and a take profit of 110. So we took profit around here. Pocketed it nicely there. We had an oil trade on from last week that we actually left running. Our entry was around the 59.50 area. So where my cursor is, we had a take profit of $63, which is give or take where my cursor is now. I didn't perfectly nail the top, but nice trade nevertheless. And then copper. I think this is probably one of the better trades along with Solana.
Sorry to cut you. I tell you what though, I would rather sell a bit too early.
Yes, 100%.
Than just miss the.
Yeah, because we've had that before.
Yeah.
And copper again, nice trade. had an entry around $6, so kind of where my cursor is, and a take profit of 655, which you can see we perfectly kind of hit, topped out at 660, and then back down to below where we entered. So well done, ladies and gents.
Oh my gosh, that's the way to do it.
Indeed. So what are we thinking this week, sir? I would like to keep, or put a request in to keep Solana in at the moment rather than ETH, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, let's keep Sol in.
Or the other one I was going to say is, can we swap Sol for Hype?
Should we add Hype as well? Let's have Hype.
We can add Hype in, just because I think as it's being one of the stronger of the bunch, it'd be silly to ignore it.
Yeah, and it's more of a story, right? Because we know it can buck the trend. Can it get through support?
Yeah.
I think we should also have either a metal or
I think we have to do a commodity
or a TradFi.
I think we can maybe do one of each. You know.
I'm so excited. Okay.
So metals. What are we feeling? There's gold, silver, copper. I'm pretty sure you can also get access to platinum and palladium now, as well as oil.
You can.
I'd like to put oil in again.
No, we can't do the same thing 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, but this is one of the better looking charts.
Let's see it. It's natural gas, oil. What you think? Retest?
Yeah, we've had a nice base retest. I think you can look for another long here of some sort.
Would you do a limit long there?
Or I'm looking at metal shorts, but I'm looking at limit shorts. So we'd wait for some sort of bounce. I'll tell you what, I'm happy with all of them. You choose.
Let's do copper.
You want to do copper again?
Let's do copper.
The hardest one out of the bunch.
Yeah, absolutely. Did we do copper last week?
Yeah, I think so.
We can't do copper then. We can't do copper.
Okay.
Right, gold or silver?
Or platinum or palladium. Should we do something new?
I don't know that platinum or palladium have got enough open interest. You know,
Sure, there's loads of it.
Yeah, 600k, 2 million on thing.
What do we want to have a go at?
Platinum.
Yeah. Okie dokie, platinum it is. Oh.
Can't we do Coinbase?
So we're doing platinum, and you want to do an equity, right?
I wanted to, yeah.
Well, coin. We could do a coin. We can do Tesla. We could do any of the Mag 7. I'm pretty sure Circle's on there as well. I think there's loads of stuff on there now, like Netflix.
What's Circle?
Is Uber on there, by the way? Circle is the USDC company.
Yeah, CR. Yeah, I know who they are. I mean, what's their ticker? It's CRCL.
Yeah, I believe so.
Uber. I don't know what Uber is.
Is Uber on there?
I don't know what their ticker is.
Let me see if I can get it for you. I think it's actually Uber.
I would have assumed so, but
yeah, it is. It's Uber.
Yeah, no, Uber's not on here then.
It's not on there. No, oh, that's a shame.
Everyone's always shouting about shorting.
Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon's on here.
Apple should be on there as well.
AMD.
I'll tell you what Apple looks like it could do with a short. Yeah, AMD or Palantir are good shorts as well, or Nvidia.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Apple's having a ripper of a day, but would you?
Or you can short Mag 7 as a group, you know. There is a Mag 7 ticker.
There is a Mag 7 ticker. But would you short the Mag 7 here?
Not the group. I'd short individuals. I'm happy to go with like a... Is Robinhood on there? It's Hood.
I love that this has become so easy to do. quick nostalgia. Yes, hood is here. A quick
Oh,
nostalgia.
can we do hood?
Oh, are you logging it?
No, I want to play a limit short.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
fuck that. I want a short. It's the Head and Shoulders top, I think.
It's it's down 8% today.
Yeah. We have a wide stop. And I learned my lesson the hard way with my silver short last week.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm going to have nightmares about that.
Yeah. Just explain what happened with your silver short.
So, ladies and gents, let me run you through. Last week, we were on Crypto Waffle, and we were discussing silver at the time with our guest, Ricky. And it was this day, the Monday. And I was saying candlestick recognition patterns. This is like I think it's a shooting star or topping tail, whatever the recognition was. They usually indicate sell pressure or near tops. Okay, I didn't expect silver from being hammered down from 120 to 100 a day to then rip back to 120, but nevertheless, if you've got a lot of retail in there, they're going to go wipe you out before they dump it, and that's what they did to me. I don't know where my price was, my average. I'm going to say it was around 105-ish to short. So just to give everyone a viewing, I had a stop loss of around 120 to 121. I think it was
meaning that if the price goes that high, your position
I get taken out. And I had no TP. I had an open floor, so as low as it goes, brilliant, right? And this is what happened as the days continued. I was so where's the Monday? Here. So I was negative, tapped out literally at the top of my stop loss. And then what happened after?
Dump it.
Down. So a lesson learned there for me was wider stops,
including the biggest down day in silver's history.
Yeah,
and you were set to profit from it, and you were tapped.
I mean, to look at the benefits, I profited one way because I sold a lot of my silver for gold at the very bottom of this gold silver ratio here.
No,
but that you say no. This has only happened. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times in history.
In the time of ever, but that's still 5 times
that I've been alive.
That's still 5 times more. Hang on a minute. Silver.
In 2011, I didn't even know what gold or silver was. So actually, for the first time in my life, I have nailed the bottom at the only opportunity I've ever had, and also nailed the top. So
and in the same week, you could have also nailed silver down.
I could have had my biggest short ever to date. And do you know what? I'd still be in the short. I would not be closing this thing out. I'd be filling my Hyperliquid with capital to give me as wide a stop as possible. Going, look, you do your thing. Even if we rally back to 103, I've got enough margin. But it is where it is.
Would you move your stop down?
And probably leave it where it is, because knowing market makers, what they likely will do next is rally this thing back up. Everybody gets back in thinking, oh my God, we're going to an all-time high, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden we hit a ceiling, and then bang, there's your next move.
Yeah.
Because you have to, I mean, it sounds horrible, but you have to think of it like as a retail with no clue. What would you do in this scenario? And a lot of people would probably be buying their dip because it worked through all of this. But they've probably never seen a blow off top before. Even if this is, as we mentioned earlier, a short term. If they're longer term investors, I think they'll be fine.
Even though when you did call that short, I said don't fade silver, because you had called a short on silver at around 90 or 80.
Yeah, so I think it was around this high here.
Yeah, you would have.
I've been looking for a top for the last couple of months.
Yeah, you have said it looks a bit toppy.
which I think, again, no one perfectly times the top ever. I didn't perfectly time the top getting out. I would have had a perfect short on.
You're never wrong. You're just early.
Yeah, indeed.
You're never wrong. You're just early.
But anywho, into this week's predictions. Bitcoin, sir, where do you think we are going?
Down.
What?
Down,
Even
down.
coming into this big area of our support?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm going with your prediction from last week, and I'm saying actually a bit lower than that. I'm going to say 82k.
You are a sucker. I'm going to say 73.
Oof. Nasty. Solana. Like, this is scary, by the way. Can I just point this out to all Solana holders? Not really something you want to be looking at, but I'll just get rid of all these lines just to make it a bit easier. But we have broken down below this key area of support between 110 to 130. Your next area of support, we seem to be finding a bit of local support here at 100. Round number, makes sense. But anything below this, you're looking at 70 or $75, give or take.
Gapping down.
Yeah, nasty.
Solana was really a bit overly reliant on meme coins, weren't it?
Yeah, and you break that, you're then looking at potentially 50. You break that, you're looking at 25 again. So personally, I'm out with Solana.
Short it, baby. Short it.
What do you think? Where are we going? Where's my line gone? You reckon 80, yeah?
Big, bold moves to the downside.
Oof. CryptoSI. I'm going to play a short-term bounce back to 115.
We might hit both of those in a week.
Yeah, I think that's possible. Yeah. Hype. What do you reckon?
This one is hard.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Well, if you're going to use the trend as your friend until the trend is broken, we do have a series of lower highs and also a series of lower lows. And we are into major resistance. So your next move would, if history is to go off of, would likely be another low of some sort. But if we do break, then could be seeing something special.
I think we break. I think the precious metals trading and the way it's taken up 2% of the trade.
Yeah. But then it also my head's thinking, okay, retail's now been fucked on metals. They're going to try and find something else.
Yeah.
So maybe they stop trading the metals on Hype now.
Yeah, but remember, there's one other thing that you can also trade on Hype, which hasn't traded yet. Nope. What's the last one? Biggest of them all. FX.
That's not on there yet, though, is it?
Yes, it is. We already saw euros on here.
You ain't got euro dollar, have you?
Yes, you have.
No way.
Check it out. It was just there.
On perps?
Yeah.
Fuck me. Yes, you have. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's Euro USDC as well.
Now, metals, there's a lot of money in metals, yeah. Stocks, there's a decent amount of money in stocks. Yeah.
That's the only one, though.
No.
Why have I only got one then?
JPY? Japanese yen?
This is crazy.
We saw this last week.
I didn't think they had it on there yet. I know there was talk of it. Oh, shit. This is cooked.
So, with that in mind...
Yeah, this thing could fucking just go against everything.
It could become something, right? It could become something similar to how Ethereum became
That's
something.
nuts.
It's crazy.
We might have to start implementing an FX trade, you know?
Yeah,
Just for
we
fun.
can do. We can do, because at the moment, what we got, like, everybody's looking at a recovering dollar.
Yeah.
That's likely
Going to
to
be bearish euro, Japanese yen as well. Metals currency is going to be getting hit, so possibly Swiss franc, Aussie dollar.
I don't think they have Aussie dollar or Swiss franc.
Just euro, dollar, yen.
Oh, hold on. No.
Mate, that is crazy, by the way.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah. That is crazy. I didn't even know they had this.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Like, imagine you are some just like multi-billionaire that's not allowed any accounts, and you want to just fuck around and find out. Hyperliquid.
You can't yet. The liquidity books are a bit thin at the moment.
Oh yeah, but I think they'll pick up.
But right, who's going to stop them?
No one.
Do you know what I think will happen? I think one day we're going to try to log in, and it's going to tell us you're not allowed to use this in England.
I think I think that's already a thing.
I should have put that on my bingo card.
I think that's already a thing, you know.
No, not yet, because we're on it.
That's true. Yes, a hype. What do you think? But then for predictions, it's like, will the FX volume pick up within the next week?
Does it move?
Am I able to say 38? Is that allowed?
That's what I was going to say.
Right, okay, let's do that then. I reckon we have a run.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
I reckon we have a run.
Yeah, I think so too. There's just too much hype around hype at the minute.
Also,
nothing else to win.
Added alpha, by the way. Best way for a percentage-wise play on how to play hype is their DAT. This is for people in the UK, called PER. You can hold it in your stocks and shares ISA.
They've got a DAT now.
Yeah, let me show you. I hold it personally.
Is that why?
And I'm building a position. This bad boy here.
Did it just come online?
I mean, it's only been out since December.
Oh, okay. Nice. It's been out for a while then.
I mean, a couple of days back, it gapped up 7-8%. But yeah, it's up pretty decent. And the days it has been up, it's been up about 1.3 to 2x the actual hype price.
So yeah, right. So what is that then? So they have a DAT. It's not PER. Is not the.
It's not the meme, which they have got a meme as well, but it's just the ticker for their DAT.
Right.
It's called Hyperliquid Strategies Inc. Now, again, my thesis behind this is some added alpha that I haven't released yet, but my thesis behind the Hyperliquid playbook is that institutions, the only way for big money to get a hold of this is through the DAT. Like, what we're talking big money.
Yeah.
Is to be part of the company that buys the token itself.
Yeah.
So I think
we are talking about an exchange. This is not like Uniswap. This is something else.
Like this has the potential. Again, this would be a great bingo card thing to end up fucking the New York exchange.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I'm talking years down the line. Not that they'd want that. They will do everything in their power to not let them get ruined. But I think this has the potential.
At some point, these guys get co-opted.
Yeah.
We've got to know who's in charge of who is the founder of Hyperliquid.
It's Jeff, isn't it?
Sleepless nights.
Or Jeff something is part founder.
Jeff.
It is, I'm not joking.
Oh, you love that name. Not Jeff.
I'm not saying it for the sake of it.
You're right.
His name is Jeff.
Jeff Yan. Is he?
He's a part founder or CEO. I don't know.
Yeah, but he is in America. Oh.
Anyway, Platinum. What do we think? So let's look at the big chart first. Let's see what it's saying. So in a multi-year breakout here, the quarterly's not looking nice. Quarterly candle looks pretty screwed. Monthly candle looks dead. Although this month at the moment is looking okay. We have just broken out of a, I mean, you could argue from 2014 to call it 11-year accumulation range. I do think Platinum likely goes higher, but in the short term, I don't know. Yeah, I'm calling a pullback to. Oh, that's steep. That's real risky for me.
Yeah, you've got to go long.
I want to say 1.7.
Stop it.
Yeah, but I'm thinking. Do you know what I'm thinking? Is a limit long from 1.7.
I will co-sign that as our trade. I'll co-sign that as our trade because I want to go long. I'm saying dollar down, metals up.
So I'm just looking back at it. Like once you get below, well, there's many instances to look at, but normally once you get below the 50-day SMA, you may get back above, but usually it tops in. Like those bigger trends.
Man, that was back in the 1980s.
Yeah, I know, but even like looking here, or maybe even a pullback to, we've already had a pullback to 1.8. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go with you. I'm going to go long.
2.4?
Yeah, I was going to say 2.5. 2.470, actually. Can I have that?
Yeah.
And you want 2.4, yeah?
I'll have 2.4, yeah. So you could possibly grab an extra point.
Marginal. And finally, Hood. Right, so this is what I'm seeing. Why did I choose Hood? Potential. Head and shoulders top. Left shoulder. Big rounded head. Right shoulder. Could get nasty. I think the gold and silver move signals something in broader markets. Head and shoulders top target. Oh my God, look where that takes you. The prior high of Feb 2025, $65. Oh, and that's also the prior high from when it actually IPO'd back in August 21. That's crazy.
If it hits 65, buy it.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Yeah. But I do think... Oh, that's really difficult. Do you play a limit short to gap fill this here at, call it 98? Or do you just short and have a wide stop till like 110?
Gap fill.
Limit short to 98.
Yeah. There's so much volatility in the market at the minute.
Yeah, usually it's step up, elevator down.
Yeah.
With any event, to be honest.
Have we got the space in a week for all that?
I'm not gonna say. Well, I don't know actually. You know what? I'm gonna be ballsy and say it. I reckon we could. I'm saying 65.
No, not the whole thing in 1 week.
Yeah.
You're drunk. I'm gonna say 70.
Drunk from shorting.
you're short drunk. You're short drunk.
You're saying 70. Yeah. Yours isn't that far off me. Like it's $5.
I know.
We're down $5 today. Well, we're both drunk.
We're both drunk. Yeah, we've gone way too far. That one will come back.
I reckon that's ballsy, though. I reckon that's a good move.
Fair. You said 65, did you?
Yeah. Okay. Right, so over to you now, sir.
Let's put on some trades.
So we both like the idea of, what was it, the hype long?
Oh, hold on. We both like the hype long, and we both like the platinum long. Okay. I think I like hype more than platinum. I'm sorry, I like platinum more than hype.
Really?
Yeah.
I just don't feel there's as much as attention on platinum as there is hype. But that's maybe because we're not in the precious metal space.
True. And I think hype is new, isn't it? Right? Platinum's been around, I don't know.
Yeah, and we probably get some sort of bounce after such a fucking dreadful day or two the other day.
Yes.
So it makes sense. Can we put 3 on?
Yeah, we generally do, don't we? Do one.
Right, so I reckon hype platinum hood. But I reckon the hood one we do the limit.
Let's go then. Let's go.
Oh, let's see if we can keep this
keep the streak going.
I
feel like it's going to be very difficult now.
Yeah.
Because I think this is a much more difficult week.
So we've got no positions open, right, or orders, correct?
No. Check our trade history. All we've been doing is winning. All we do is win, no matter what. Money.
Okay. Right, so first one, I think we do the have we got to do hood with the USDH or whatever it is?
Yeah.
So I reckon we have a limit short.
Actually, we might only be able to do one of those two. No. Platinum, we can do USDC.
Okay, that's fine then.
Hood, we can also do USDC.
Okay, sweet. So I reckon we do a limit short from, oh, God.
What we do in hood, yeah?
Yeah. I don't think we feel that gap, though. I don't think that's where we put our limit. I think we put our limit just below.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking a limit of like 93.
Oh, hold on a second. $93.
What we're stuck on your. Oh, right.
Yeah, my I don't know.
We're on gold.
Doing that. Yeah, it was crazy. Don't want to do gold. We want to do hood.
Yeah, boy.
Shimon.
I'm actually excited for bear markets. It's so backwards.
It's crazy, isn't it? Because you can still do stuff.
You'd be just looking at everything. It's so cheap. You're like, oh yeah, hype's only $30. Yeah, I'll have a couple of them. I'll have that. I'll have Aero at 36 cents. Yes, please.
Providing you wasn't overextended waiting for an alt season to come in that never turned up.
Nah, it's all right. I'll sell the alts. So I reckon if you agree, we set a limit for 93 to go short, and we have stops at 115.
TP?
I don't think we have one.
Let's go.
I reckon this is one we could be leaving on for a week or two.
So we're saying hood's going to heck.
Well, it's not. It's just a pullback within a broader trend.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. All right, I'm going to place that order, sir. That's right with you.
Please do. Oh no, actually, I don't think we have 3x though.
What?
I think we have 2. Just because if we got a wide margin, I don't want it to be tapped.
Sounding a little bit.
I don't want to be fucked like on my silver one.
Okay, fair enough.
I've been scarred.
All right, there you go.
Eek. Let's go.
Can he lose that much?
Lovely.
He's in.
Boom, boom. So the next one.
What we're going to do, just a straight plat long?
Yeah, we could do a platinum long. Let me have a look at the old 4 hour. Yeah, I think a cheeky plat long target about 2. Well, your prediction of 2.4 as a TP. And then I think we have a stop loss on fresh lows. So I'll call it 1,850. Nah, I can't really have that, can we?
Yeah, looks about right.
No, you're not.
Do you think it's too narrow?
Yeah, it's too narrow. Unless we go with my TP, which was 2.5, was it?
2,470.
2,470. What do you think?
Yeah.
Go on then, Jeff.
I do think that the longs come back into play, you know, all these metals.
Again, I don't think we have a 3x.
Hold on a minute. I want the market, don't I?
Yeah, market.
Almost missed
I don't think we have 3x though again.
Oh, either. Come on.
Yeah, they were down, what was it in a day? I mean, platinum was down 24%. I'm not ruling out like another 10% day. But even today in itself was a 12% day, but we've recovered most of it.
Okay, right. What was the stop loss? 1,850?
Yes, I believe so.
Can't have been. It looks much smaller now. Oh, yeah, because we've done 2x. And 2,470. Okay.
Love there.
Oh, no, that's too much margin. Just 20. Just 20 is good. Right, ready to go?
Yeah.
Abash!
And then the final one, hype long from current price, you reckon? I reckon we do a market order.
You think so?
Yeah. A stop at stop at 28. And then I'll take profit. Was it 38?
28. Take profit. Yeah, 38 was our thing. So quite a wide TP. But...
yeah, stop's quite tight though.
Stop is very tight. 28. We have seen that 3 days ago.
You could do 27.50.
Unless you want to do a limit.
A limit long.
Yeah. Coming at 30. Stop at 27.50.
That might be a good shout, you know. Yeah, go on. Yeah, limit at that, and then you could do a new a stop on a new low, so call it 27.
Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer that. Good shout.
Learning, aren't I?
Good shout.
I am learning. All right, we'll keep our TP at 38 though.
Yeah.
Big old moves. I place an order. Thank you, Abash. Right,
lovely, jubbly.
We have our open orders. I will copy and send to Yao.
I need to update my trading journal after this.
Yeah, right.
Polymarket.
Polymarché. There was an interesting Polymarket thing that got filled last week. Oh, look at our thing. We're doing terribly. Why is our thing down so low, portfolio?
Look at this, by the way. The shout last week was a silver hit 70 by June. I think we're up 105%.
Well, that one's good.
Where has it gone? What's going on, Jeff?
We've shipped down to... Oh, where's my...
Oh, here we go. 105%. Do we take the money and run? Or
will silver hit
70 by end of June, and we're currently at, where are we? 79, and we went to a low of 71.
We were super close.
Yeah, super close.
Take the money and run.
Okay, cash out.
Yeah.
Bloody asking me for passwords again. I literally put it in about 10 seconds ago.
Don't show us your password, whatever you do.
It's not possible for me to show you.
Okay.
It is not possible. You will not steal my monies. All $77 of it. Everything else is looking pretty dismal.
Yeah.
So far, although England's ticked up a bit.
Tiny bit.
Yeah, not much.
Ticked down.
Anything settled on us? What's this? 4% reward?
Yeah, but unfortunately, the value's 0.
Yeah, what is that though?
Don't know.
Doesn't even give you any information on it.
Probably for the big spenders.
Yeah. Anywho, let's have a little look. Trending. Bitcoin 15-minute up or down.
Have you seen that? This is how the have you seen the bots that are
betting it.
Do you know how they work?
No.
They are plugged into Binance API.
Right.
They get the answer from Binance, which is a few seconds before this one.
Yeah.
So they know the answer, then they come here and they bet on the answer.
Well, this one's only got 2 minutes left, so should we see if there's some big volume either way? At the moment, it's all saying down.
From where it was before.
Yeah.
Nah, I saw this. This is like 1000x leverage.
US strike Iran. How long will the government shutdown last?
So I think that's a good one.
Well, if it's going to last 4+ days, surely it lasts 5+ days. Right?
Yeah, so basically, does it open up tomorrow or no?
No. Well, when was it shut down?
Friday.
Well, you got to buy this fund, didn't you? Easy 50% there.
Go on in.
What are we doing? $1.59?
Let's go.
Love there. Fed decision for March. No change. So maybe do you take the other side and do 25 basis points? Because they have some shit data come out.
They're going to struggle to have data with the government shutdown.
Yeah, but it's only for 5 days. Surely it's not. Well, it's not going to be as long as this last shutdown, is it?
No.
Surely to God. I know, but like you say,
so poorly. I can't afford. No, I think that one's.
What will gold hit by end of Feb? SPX up or down? Palantir Technologies.
Do you think gold can go back to 5.5 by the end of Feb?
5.5. No. Maybe 5K.
Yeah, that's a mighty rally.
Maybe 5K. Is there an option for 5K?
No, 5.5 was the smallest.
Nah, not a chance, Jeff. What price will Bitcoin hit in February? 85, eh? 70.
I like 70.
Well, we already nearly tapped 71.
Yeah, 70 is a decent shout.
What is it? English Premier League.
Yeah, Man City are throwing that away one game at a time.
Yeah, indeed.
Sunderland
is there any
playing tonight? I think.
Are they?
Sunderland, Burnley, I think. Yeah.
Where's?
You're right on it.
Oh, yeah, but why is it saying NFL? That's
soccer.
That's not even proper football, man.
It's down below it. Two lines below it. It's soccer.
Why have they labelled it that? That's vile. What's wrong with these people?
They're just disgusting. They don't. understand that the world exists.
Normally it's under English Premier League, so where's that gone?
It'll probably be EPL. There it is, second from the top.
Am I going mad?
Go higher. There it is.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Christ, my eyes are deceiving me.
Right.
You know what? As much as I don't want to say Sunderland at home, I fancy Burnley away here. They're going to be well up for that.
Leave it out.
You reckon?
We always bet on Sunderland. They always come through for us.
All right, then. We'll do it again. 257?
No, do the cash. 156.
156. All right, Jeff.
Oh, hey, lads.
Up the tune.
Up the tune. They are not the tune.
We say this every time.
Oh, no. MicroStrategy, nothing ever happens.
They're saying yes at the minute. I want those then. But you want yeses. That means we're neutral. Thanks for the free money. No.
Hold on. What is nothing ever happens? Did we not bet on this?
I swear we did.
I feel like we did, didn't we?
Let's have a look. Government shutdown, Sunderland. Oh, this is history.
Oh, no, we're not in it.
I would have sworn we put something on, though.
We looked at it, definitely.
Oh, no, it's the MSCI one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, index. No, that's what we won. Right, okay, so we haven't got anything on anything ever happens. Where's that gone? It's on here. So what
do you think? I don't understand how this one works.
Let's have a look. This market will resolve no if any of the following conditions are met by March 2026. Sell any Bitcoin. Announces holdings. What? Why is that a term?
Holding 750k.
What's wrong with that?
It's just something, isn't it? It's something happening. Doesn't have to be.
MicroStrategy announces bankruptcy, or MicroStrategy added to the S&P 500. Yeah, I want some of those.
Have to be for it to get added to the S&P.
I swear it was already in there, or there was talks of it going in there. Let's see what the comments are saying.
Maybe that's what. Oh, don't look at the comments. They are the worst. They're worse than Facebook. MSTR market cap.
Buyers realise that strategy holds apparently strategy holds 712,000 BTC as of Jan 26, and only require 37,000 BTC for this market to resolve no. Well, actually, that would resolve yes. What happened to trades? Why trades were cancelled? I bought 2K tokens here. Where are they? Let's look at this guy. This guy's got 400k volume.
He's not having a great time, is he?
No, he's not.
Only 20k in the red. You know what we should do? We should Kramer him. What position has he got?
Yeah, but not just him. We need to find someone that's even worse. I don't know. He hasn't got a position.
He's just here chatting. Has he got a position on anything? Let's see what he's got positions on.
Positions. Standard X FTV. I don't know what that is.
Will Ethereum dip to 2k in February?
He's saying yes. ETH.
But I bet he said yes, like early in the morning when ETH was at 222.
Oh, we've already been down there, though, you know.
Yeah, that's probably when he said yes.
So just call it no. Oh, wrong tab.
I think that man is a blathering idiot.
Will Marco Rubio win the 2028 US president election? How can you be betting on that?
He's done really well on it so far. He's gone from 4% to 9%. But that's what we tried to do with the World Cup one, right?
Yeah. No, I don't like this guy. I don't even want to Kramer him. I just think we take no's.
No, and how does it resolve to no? If any of those things
of these resolve.
So the one that we think may happen will be holding 750k Bitcoin by the end of March.
Yeah. I think that happens.
Yeah, okay.
But this is backwards though, isn't it? So it should resolve as yes, if nothing happens.
Yeah, I know.
But no. No, sorry.
It
should. Yeah, it's backwards.
Yeah, it's backwards. But as American people, they are backwards. Sorry for any of our.
What's this one here? MicroStrategy sell any Bitcoin? Nah, is it all no's?
Well, I think December 31st, I think that's probably worth holding on to.
What, a no or a yes?
A yes.
Really?
Even if they don't sell it, all it needs is FUD. Oh, MicroStrategy have to sell, and then it goes up.
Oh, i.e. the price to go down to 50k or whatever it is.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. Okay. I'm on board. $2?
Yeah, let's go.
I'm on board with that. I like it.
Because the FUD for strategy will be massive when Bitcoin goes to like 50.
Yeah.
They're going to be calling for the man's head.
Yeah. What about finance? Which companies will be acquired before 2027? Pizza Hut?
Oh, Perplexity. No. GitLab? No.
OpenAI possibly.
Ubisoft? No. OpenAI. They're gonna IPO. There's no chance of that.
Geopolitics.
Probably the best one there.
Earnings. That's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Oh, should we have a little dabble on if they beat earnings or not?
Yeah.
AMD. Who else we got coming up? Uber. Eli Lilly. Google.
We don't even know what earnings are.
What do you mean we don't even know? Because we do.
No, we don't know what the predictions are because it's whether or not they beat their predictions. Well, I don't know what their predictions are.
Yeah, so you just got to go. You just counter traded, don't you?
Yeah.
If they're 94% yeses, you're saying no's.
Yeah.
And then if also, so me thinking maybe out the box here, logically, if we think we could be in the short-term top area, all it takes is for one of the Mag 7s to not beat earnings, and there's your catalyst to send it lower.
Do you know who doesn't? What about CME?
Let's have a look. Or is it CME?
Yeah. I don't know why. I just feel like.
Yeah, all-time highs.
Yeah, I just feel like things are going to come and eat their lunch, you know.
Weekly candle looks shit, though, but they are only on Monday. See, Uber looks pretty trash.
Yeah.
Below SMAs on the weekly.
Yeah, coming back down to that line.
All you need is a negative earnings, and then
go on then.
Uber, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't even look at any others. Just go over Uber. No.
$1. Why'd you keep doing the
portfolio? Sorry. I keep looking at the wrong thing. Right, there we go.
The logic is there to have that random.
It's just degenerate gambling.
It's horrific.
It's just gambling, isn't it?
That is horrific.
But anywho, right. Well, that wraps up episode 64, ladies and gents. Any comments? Just nothing on X. Josh Cook with a fire emoji. Thank you very much, sir. On X.
I've got more viewers on my Instagram than I've ever had.
Good man. Love it. I had quite a few chime in. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chime in.
Yeah, much more than that. I think that's because of the market being down so badly.
Yeah, they heard us talking about metals. So like, I'm not listening to these anymore. Of course, they're telling us into commodity traders.
Boomers.
Yeah.
Boomers.
Anywho.
So, same time next week?
Same time next week, sir.
I shall be in a really luxurious,
pleasant background, would it?
Yeah, it'll be beautiful. Well, no, it'll be dark by the time we get online. But
is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. All right then. Well, anything else to say before we wrap it up?
Yes. Join us in the Crypto Waffle Telegram. Now is really the main time for you to be in the Crypto Waffle Telegram, because when stuff goes crazy, you need other people to cry with.
I think we should have. A thought is maybe we have an open Telegram where we can all message, because I know the light is just us.
Oh, can't anyone else can't message?
Not unless you're in the VIP.
Oh, VIPs are chatterboxes. Yeah, we should have an open Telegram, actually.
Yeah, we should have a community chat.
Should we just open the light for the next few months?
Could do.
Open the light for the next few months. Let
everybody
have a voice, and then when things start to pick up, just shut them down.
And then too much complaining. Off you go.
When they start to burn us out with their whinging. Oh, it's not fair. Why is it's Donald Trump's fault? Yeah.
I'll have to get the old man on there to preach them some gold.
Yeah.
All right then.
Boomer metals.
Right. Nice to see you, ladies and gents. We shall see you soon. Thank you very much. See you later. Boom, boom.